Hello everyone, I am live streaming this super late at night, so if I start to fall asleep in a 3-hour stream that I'm streaming exclusively to Twitch, you'll know why. It is like a quarter to midnight, and I'm already kind of tired, but I have caffeine stuff to keep me busy. Um, but yeah, it should be fine. Like I always do this. I feel fine enough now. 10 minutes in the stream, I'm like, can I go to bed? So this is probably a mistake. Um, I will say that I don't really have this stream the morning of me live streaming this, and I could have watched and reacted live. I already had a set stream schedule I want to do. I was playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey. If you want to see my gameplay for that, that's on the live stream channel. Oh, wait, where am I pointing? Live. I don't even have it up here. Never mind. YouTube.com/@tillplayslive, the live stream channel. So if you want to watch my playthrough of Assassin's Creed Odyssey, it is there or on Twitch. Um, so I wanted to play that this morning. The time that I was starting, like 2 hours in, this would have started, and I didn't want to like just break up the stream to a 2 hour stream, then watch this for 3 hours, and then get back to Assassin's Creed Odyssey. And also I had other things to do, so I was like, I'm just gonna play Assassin's Creed Odyssey and then react to this later. It is much later because I got home much later than I was expecting, and I was working on stuff before streaming this. So I'm here now, and it's a quarter to midnight, and I don't think this is 3 hours. So this is the Games Radar Plus Future Game Show Spring Showcase. They do this every year. I didn't realize every year that they were doing this. I thought they only do these showcases in the summer during E3 and Summer Game Fest. But apparently they do these in the spring as well. These are typically long, so I wouldn't be surprised if it is 3 hours. So 38 minutes into this stream here that I missed this morning, it was just a countdown. And I think at the end it's just bonus stuff like developer interviews and things like that, and like advertisements and things. So I don't think I don't think it's going to be the full stream. Other outlets posted 2.5 hour long videos, but I'm assuming there was also a countdown in those respective uh like reposts or restreams. Um so I'm gonna assume it's 2 hours long. And I'm gonna hope it's 2 hours long. But these do traditionally go long. So we're gonna sit here, we're gonna watch it, and we're gonna hopefully bear through all of it, because despite all that, there's usually some great stuff that they show, some great gems that I want to wishlist. So this is definitely stuff I want to watch. There's going to be a lot of stuff I don't care about, you don't care about, and not to say nobody cares about, because there's going to be something for everyone. That's why they have this in here. But we just need to focus on what we want. There's also going to be some cringy skits because they always do it. The hosts this year, they picked some great hosts, so I'm hoping that uh turns things around. Actually, they got the voice actor for Shadowheart in this one, and I think they did the voice actor for Karlach from Baldur's Gate 3 last year, which is interesting. um, but I like it. It's a little less cringy than the PC Gaming Show, which is their sister site and sister showcase, which is pretty much the same thing. So I never can understand why they do two at the same time, twice a year, every year. But and they usually showcase the same games too. It's such like a waste of effort and resources and time and money and everything. But it's just like just put one really big show. Or if you have to split them up, showcase different games. Anyway, let's jump into it. This is the Future Game Show Spring Showcase 2025. Claire Obscure Expedition 33. That's what that was called, right? Whoa, they're focusing on Xbox games starting off this, because they also had South of Midnight there. Not South of Midnight. It was a South. Yeah, South of Midnight, right? There you go.
Hello everybody, and welcome to the Future Game Show Spring Showcase. My name is Jennifer English, though you probably know me best as God's favourite princess and the most interesting girl in the world, aka Shadowheart from Baldur's Gate 3.
AKA Shart.
It's a pleasure to be here in this. How would you describe it?
Ominous.
Ominous.
Yeah, they do the same
To get
kind
you
of stage
all up to
every year.
speed with the latest
Oh, this
video
is like a.
games, though.
Sometimes they do a green screen. I thought that was a green screen when they walked in,
I'm joined by a man who needs
but it looks like it's an actual stage.
Jennifer, but alas, I'm going to subject you all.
It might still be green screen.
Yes, it is.
This is all 3D animated.
Nathan Drake, Dr. Richtofen, and a bunch of other guys.
Because it does look kind of off, but it might just be because of the green aesthetic. But
if you haven't heard of me, it's because I recently took the substance, and now there's this British dude called Ben Starr who's running around taking all the jobs I used to get. He even hosted one of these shows, I think.
he did.
Need to do something about that guy.
murder.
No.
But that's a problem for another time, because over the
Ben
next
Starr's
90
great.
minutes,
Don't touch Ben
we
Starr.
are laser focused on introducing you to a new generation of great games.
You can expect plenty of gameplay trailers and a series of presentations from some of our industry's brightest developers. And there's also going to be some world premieres which will be revealed as we work through today's show.
Hell yeah.
No harm in a little mystery, don't you think?
Never. Speaking of which, we've got one to kick us off, and I'm not one to keep the good people waiting. This is the next project from People Can Fly, the team behind Gears of War and Bulletstorm.
Yes, I heard about this.
Let's.
I heard about this. They have like some sort of. Well, I think it was like it was leaked that they were working on something. I don't know what it actually is though. It's a known IP, I think. This is gonna be interesting. I think it was a known Xbox IP. No, it was a PlayStation IP. I think it was. Because that was a podcast I was listening to. They're speculating, like, what could it be? Could be like Resistance, or SOCOM. Doesn't look like either of those. So I think they were way off. This looks like an original game. This looks Sea of Thieves like, but with guns. Oh, hey, is this Turok they're doing? Lost Rift. Okay, now it's unique. It's a new game. Unless there was an
Okay, now
old
we're
Lost
cooking.
Rift before.
That was your first look at Lost Rift, which is coming to Steam Early Access later this year.
Oh.
But you can wishlist it right now and join the Lost Rift Discord for more information. Now, Jen,
It looked interesting.
You'll have something to say about this next trailer?
Yes, this one is quite special to me. We've got a new trailer for Claire Obscure Expedition 33, and it's all about
This game looks
the
cool.
character I'm
I gotta
in the
get
game, which
Court
is
to
now
look
on
at this game.
giant screen behind me. Wow. I cannot wait for you all to hear how her story unfolds, but for now, here's an introduction to your new favorite character in video games ever, Maya.
I'm gonna message her right now.
Lumia's not my home. Not the way it is for you.
Having second thoughts about the expedition?
Please. I'm more ready to go than
How do
you
you-
are.
I gotta figure out how to spell this thing. Where's the okay, good.
The rest of us only have a year left, but you've got 9 good years before your gommage. You don't need to.
And that's
One year there is better than 9 years in
Charlie
life.
Cox, right?
The dance begins.
Jennifer English and Charlie Cox is crazy. I'm pretty sure it is.
En garde. Precise strike.
Yeah, Charlie Cox. I heard him in one of the trailers or gameplay footage, and I'm like, that sounds like Charlie Cox, and it fucking was. I was right.
Finesse and grace.
Okay, I'm gonna message Court right now. I want to find out.
How can you keep going like nothing happened?
Love to see it. That was a closer look at Jen's character, Mael, in Claire Obscure Expedition 33.
It's coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on April the 24th. so not long to go now. I do hope you get a chance to check it out, and if you don't, I will crawl through this screen and fight you.
Okay, hard pivot away from the Delapoc now, as we've got the next game from the horror maestros behind the award-winning Stasis series. Here's a closer look at Animal Use Protocol.
With trepidation, this place wrong, this place not right.
You say that about every place.
With insistence, wrong, smell bad.
Smells the same to
With
me.
urgency, move, now under, hide.
Okay. If this
With
isn't
growing
cover,
impatience, be quiet.
That's the other thing. These showcases usually have like half of them a showcase filled with horror games, which is true for many showcases. So it's not unique to this. It's just like I tune out for a lot of them. Was that a monkey? Wait a minute. You have a monkey in your gun? I saw something jump around in the gun.
this is the right way.
With indignation.
Oh, that looks like a rat.
Very good. Better than smelly cake. Better than
Wait a minute. Are you playing as a monkey shooting a gun with a rat in it? Because it sounds like a time splitters game to me. Animal use protocol. Okay. That's definitely unique.
Animal Use Protocol is coming soon to PC, so stick it on your wish lists if you want to see more of this Tamagotchi rat companion.
Now, as we learned earlier this year, Capcom's cult classic samurai series Onimusha is making a major
Yeah, that's right.
And thankfully, for those of us who want to catch up, there's a remaster of Onimusha 2 Samurai's Destiny on the horizon.
Here's an inside look from the game's developers with a focus on Hell Mode, a brand new one-hit kill difficulty setting for the masochists among us.
The game I've never played.
The name says it's all, really. Hell is an extremely hard difficulty mode. All it takes is one hit from any enemy, and you'll die instantly. So it's not for the faint
What?
of heart.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to play that.
I haven't been able to complete it myself yet,
Okay.
but some members of the staff have been able to pull it off. So I hope everyone tries it out to see if they can get through it.
There'd be no way for me. Let's get my ass kicked at Assassin's
The
Creed.
original game was the first time I was in charge of the direction, so it has a special place in my heart, and this remaster brings a lot of tweaks. Apart from the fact that the graphics are now in high definition, we've also included quality of life improvements to make it more fun to play. So if you're new to the series, this is a great time to start, especially since the first game is available too. I'd love everyone to experience the world of Onimusha and explore every nook and cranny. So I
Switching
look
drinks,
forward
huh?
to your support.
All right.
Capcom's remaster of Onimusha 2 Samurai's Destiny is coming to PC and consoles on May 23rd, later this year.
Don't miss it. Our next game is Nitro Gen Omega, a turn-based tactical RPG, ooh, my favorite, where you control a mech full of
Oh, they are on
monsters.
green screen. They're 100% on green screen. Yeah, this is a 3D animated set. This is all just cutscenes.
A love letter to shonen anime, Nitrogen Omega is coming soon to PC. And now we've got another interesting game. It's the remake of the end of the greatest RPG of all time.
What, they're remaking Baldur's Gate 3 already?
I'm afraid not.
Final Fantasy 7?
They did that already.
Divinity Original Sin 2?
Now you're just naming games you're in. Actually, this is a metafictional puzzle game where you unravel the circumstances surrounding a lost JRPG from the 1990s.
I have literally no idea what you just said, but I am intrigued.
Hi, I'm Lucas Emmanuel,
And I'm Jacob Dominic.
and we're two members of CoinDrop Games, making the remake of the
It's like,
end.
why does the audio sound terrible? That's why.
Remake of the end of the greatest RPG of all time is a faithful recreation of the last hour of everyone's favorite RPG. You know, that one we all know.
You'll start this remake
What?
at 99% complete in the middle of the last dungeon, with an inventory just full of healing potions that you're just saving for the next boss.
You somehow aren't remembering the greatest RPG of all time? That's okay. This remake includes the original game's manual, director's commentary,
and the game's director had to translate this part of the game entirely by hand using a Japanese to English dictionary.
and even clips of an unreleased documentary.
I never loved it.
This is all just a parody.
The only way we're gonna get that again by staying exactly faithful to what that original game was.
If you didn't know what the greatest RPG of all time was, I suppose it would turn this into a deduction puzzle game where you'd have to use these bonus features, deductive reasoning, and a little bit of creative thinking to figure out how to complete the last hour of this epic RPG.
Be for real. Who hasn't heard of...
This is all just parody.
We're still hard at work on this recreation of this all-time classic, but we hope you'll relive a little bit of the magic when we launch the demo for the remake of the end of the greatest RPG of all time.
Remake of the end of the
April
case.
2025.
You know, game devs are like the weirdest people, but like in the best way. You know, we wouldn't have so many great games if they weren't.
The
like
remake
this.
of the end of the greatest RPG of all time, yes, that is the title, lands on PC later this year, with a demo launching on April the 25th. Now, I think we've got another world premiere up next.
Yes, we do. This one's an isometric survival game based on a comic by Kyle Starks.
I hate this place?
Well, you can leave whenever you like.
Okay, see ya. No, it's actually... Never mind, just roll the trailer.
Okay, they put the similar game titles together. Gotcha. Everybody's thinking the same way.
Those monsters only exist in your head, they said. Great material for your art. I actually believed them. Until that night.
Is it a comic book called
Like I've walked straight into
I Hate
one of
This
my
Place?
nightmares.
Beware the Horned Man. Oh god. Ugh. Disgusting. Steam and Epic. No console release.
I Hate This Place is coming later this year, but in the meantime, put it on your wish list.
Now for an update on a puzzle platformer where you tangle with the strings of fate. Here's the release date trailer for Once Upon a Puppet.
Oh, okay, no. It's not. I was like, wait, is this Little Nightmares or Reanimal? No. It's a game that looks like both of us. Oh, no, wait. This was in... Where was this? This was showcased somewhere. Once Upon a Puppet, yeah. Oh, yeah. Literally, the last thing I watched. Kind of funny, Cross the Mix. Yeah, they showed this game there. I do have this game written down already. But I think it's the same trailer because I commented about this music. Cool.
Cute and creepy. That was Once Upon a Puppet, which is coming to PC and consoles on April 23rd.
Let's keep things moving with a trailer for a sequel 5 years in the making. Here's the latest transmission from Revenge of the Savage Planet.
The Shamalama's Ding Dong Academy presents the Ding Dong Influencer Accelerator Program, Extreme Routine.
Speed it up, Shelly, to the extreme!
The universally renowned Shamalama has a once-in-a-lifetime offer to accelerate your rise to be the galaxy's next top influencer. With our diaper protocol, your lane game gets insane clicks and subs, and you can co-op train with a partner.
What am I watching?
Influencer Accelerator Program Extreme Routine has 4 power-pack programs guaranteed to launch your profile to the stars, including Crash Test Dummy. Death is no longer permanent, but remains incredibly painful and hilarious.
Ding dong, you're dead.
Selfie Scout. Snag more subs, snapping stunning selfies in our proven primo locale.
I don't know why exactly, but this trailer seems offensive.
On space creatures.
You're a freaking animal.
STV Cribs. Now you can pimp your crib on the show everybody in the universe binges.
You're ding dong.
Complete all 4 tasks, and you can keep that sweet chamois lock spacesuit. Guaranteed. Crash Test Dummy. Clock clicks with your chamois lock gold lame spacesuit. Bedazzle your likes with each side-splitting demise. Selfie Scout.
Sammy say cheese.
I can guarantee you I'm never playing this game.
STV Cribs.
It looks like a bad
Not once playing this game.
No shabby. Now you a ding dong. Speed it up, Shelly, to the extreme.
Well, that was interesting.
That was
Revenge
painful.
of the Savage Planet is
Painful.
on PC and consoles in May. What's next, Nolan?
This is Anaya.
I'm never playing that game. That's how bad that fucking trailer was. So much I hated that.
The gods are dead, but we try to survive in their world.
Oh, fuck yeah. Alright, so you got your different moves at the bottom. Why the right stick? Like your big move's the right stick. I like that one. And Naya Life After Gods.
PC and consoles, but you can check out the demo on Steam right now. In fact, You can find all the games from today's show on the Future Game Show Steam page. Just type Future Game Show Steam into your search engine. It's pretty easy. Anyway, Jen, you were telling me earlier about this next one, so please take it away.
So, Nolan, the best way I can describe this is that it's like Alien Isolation, yeah? With co-op and velociraptors.
Clever girl.
It's Death Ground.
Okay. Dinosaurs making a comeback. Not like, you know, are we resurrecting literal dinosaurs and not, you know, rebooting the TV show. I mean, like I personally wouldn't be opposed to rebooting dinosaurs. Oh, yeah, your hand's gone. Ah, where's Chris Pratt when you need him? Crazy.
Okay, Death Ground is coming to PC later this year, so make sure it's on your wish lists.
Okay, we're breaking things up with our next section, which is a Future Game Show staple.
Every show, we pull focus onto 3 particular games that we consider, us two mainly, ones to watch in 2025.
And first up, we've got Kingmakers, the anachronistic siege simulator where you drive pickup trucks through cavalry fields in medieval England. Try saying that 10 times fast.
Okay. Anachronistic siege simulator, anachronistic siege simulator. Congratulations, I think I've sprained my tongue.
Oh, literally. Okay. Wait, what?
Hello, I'm Ian Fish from Redemption Road Games, makers
Okay.
of Road Redemption and the upcoming Kingmakers.
I think I've seen this trailer, but not with the pickup trucks. I don't remember the pickup
In
trucks.
Kingmakers, you travel back to the year 1401 to help the real-life Welsh rebel Owain Glendower conquer England. In reality,
Yeah, I
this
think I
Welsh
remember
rebellion
this. The guy with the
defeated and he
guns
mysteriously disappeared.
in medieval
So,
battle.
In 1401 England, you use
Oh,
modern
shit.
weapons to help the outnumbered Welsh defeat English armies made up of thousands of soldiers. And everything in Kingmakers is real.
What a weird
Thousands
concept.
of soldiers are all simulated. Furthermore, all buildings are fully navigable and fully destructible.
Oh.
Thousands of soldiers can navigate complex multi-story castles with the same level of pathfinding fidelity you'd expect from a modern
Oh, they look like
first-person shooter.
ants.
Originally, we thought Kingmakers was going to be a cool simulation of what it would be like to go back in time with modern weapons. Would you be able to defeat a medieval army with an AK-47? Then we realized that if we're going to do this, we got to do it right. Medieval battles involve thousands of soldiers, so we're going to simulate thousands of soldiers. And this isn't like Dynasty Warriors, where soldiers kind of spawn into existence as you approach them. In Kingmakers, they're always there, running their AI all the time. Furthermore, we realized that a game with this scope, the player would want to be able to command his armies and fortify his own outposts, so it kind of grew for there. It's now something
Oh, shit. You got, like...
a shooter with real-time strategy elements that rival Age of
Yeah.
Empires, and shooting gameplay that rivals Helldivers and Space.
That's
Today we're
that's
excited
very
to share a little bit
unique.
more about
It's
the
like a
destruction
mix of two games. You got the
Every building,
RTS
castle, wall,
aspect, and then you got the
Kingmakers is
the
fully
third-person
destructible.
shooter
You
aspect.
can blow it up with a grenade launcher, take it out with an airstrike,
Mixed
or
with,
maybe
you know,
even
like
bomb it with
99
a
Nights or whatever. Dynasty Warriors.
And none of the destruction is scripted either. It's all dynamic, courtesy of Unreal 4.
Oh shit, you bringing a tank into a medieval battle?
It's one of the reasons we didn't switch to Unreal 5. We experimented with Unreal 5.1 and Unreal 5.3, but nothing has been as fast on the CPU side as Unreal 4 when it comes to physics.
Huh.
Finally, we're excited
Interesting.
to share that you and up to 3 friends can lead their own armies alongside yours and join
I feel
in
like they
on the
didn't need to
conflict
say
of
that.
in online co-op. This is
But
the
they're kind of like
full
shitting on
campaign,
Unreal
full online
5. They're
co-op,
like,
no
we
compromise.
made this in
This means
Unreal
all players
4
wield
because
magic
Unreal
skills,
5 is shit and
building
can't
their own
keep up with what we
fortifications
want to
and
do.
buildings, and attacking enemy bases either on their own side of the map or alongside you. We really wanted to make sure that all 4 players feel just as responsive to play as if they were all playing a single player game or as if they were each playing as the host.
This
was.
guy sounds
Even if
like
your player is not
Moist
great.
Critical.
Kingmakers is coming to PC early access and hopefully to all major consoles. We'll have more to share about the game later in 2025. In the meantime, please wishlist Kingmakers on Steam. Thanks for watching and enjoy.
Oh, cool! It shows like the future where you start from. Yeah, that's a very unique concept.
To the team at Redemption
I like
Mode
it.
for that closer look at
I like
Kingmakers,
these
a
ideas.
game which isn't even out yet, but already has a live-action movie in the works.
I'm already on the phone with my agent to play the pickup truck.
By the way, God of War,
Anyway, I think it's
the
time to get
PlayStation live-action TV series,
VR headsets
has
and your
season
mobile phones
2
for some reason.
greenlit before season 1 is even like finished production, and the guy, the showrunner, has been notoriously like interviewed and said how he doesn't play games and isn't looking at the original game for the story or anything. Like, I don't know. I feel like that's happened before and hasn't really worked out. And I feel like the opposite has happened and has worked out very well.
I'll open up the van. Get juiced up.
Okay, I think I'm ready. Let's get in there. I see some symbols, a jellyfish, some squiggly pipes.
I think I've got it. Did that work?
Looks like it. 3, 2, 1, turn.
Ready.
Elsewhere Electric relies on teamwork, precision, problem solving, and efficiency. For reasons which will become immediately clear once you enter our facility, the true nature of our work cannot be revealed to the public. Your work may be challenging.
We're in.
Your
Okay.
work may be confusing.
I can see you. I can see you.
Your work will be dangerous.
We need to get this door open. There's something in here.
But it's a risk Elsewhere Electric is willing to take.
In the event of an incident-induced employee vacancy, a replacement installer will continue your work.
These sacrifices make Elsewhere Electric's important work possible.
Very
Facility, power doesn't
Portal-like.
just keep the lights on, it keeps them from getting out.
Whoa! Ah!
Elsewhere Electric, a puzzle game powered by 2.
That looks fun if you have VR.
That was your first look at Elsewhere Electric, a cooperative puzzle game where players work together to explore an abandoned facility. Don't try that at home, I'm pretty sure it's illegal. It's coming to PC, VR, iOS, and Android later this year.
All right, this next one's for all you impudent insects out there. If you haven't heard, the cult classic immersive sim System Shock 2 is getting a definitive remaster from Night Dive Studios.
And we just so happen to have the release date ready for you.
Your time is running out.
This place is a womb where we grow our future.
Sounds like
Weapons fail. Your ammunition runs low.
sound kind of like the brain in Baldur's Gate. The
Beautiful creation.
little brain.
All you have is your hatred and your individuality.
Now don't you wish you joined us? Would you then feel so alone?
Honestly, don't know. I've heard of this game. I've seen the cover. I don't know anything about the game. It looks like it's a Doom-like game. It's just a first-person shooter. Yeah,
You heard it here
that was a
first,
game
folks.
I
The System Shock 2 25th
missed out on
anniversary
growing
remaster
up.
launches on June 26th, 2025.
And speaking of good old games, you may have heard about the recently launched preservation program from our
Also
friends at
mentioned
GOG.
on.
It's a commitment from one of the industry's
Was
foremost
it during
digital
Kinda Funny?
storefronts to maintain and preserve classic video games for future generations.
A noble pursuit indeed. System Shock 2 is already part of the program alongside other golden oldies like Alpha Protocol and SWAT 4, both of which I was in, by the way. So, thanks, guys.
They're just gonna flex their
With GOG to reveal some more titles.
their IMDb.
Who knows? Maybe one of your nostalgic favorites will pop up.
And I'll be in it.
Probably.
Sometimes it just takes a single sound, sentence,
Hello, my friend.
or quick glimpse to awaken that emotion. A warm feeling that brings back all the memories of times when all the problems didn't matter. It was just you as a superhero, fighter, racer, knight, waiting to conquer the world. Games are part of you, us. They're a part of culture, part of what makes us human.
Why do you
Without
think I have this?
preservation, all the emotions, creativity, stories, and innovations behind them risk being
Wait,
lost
I think I
forever.
have.
How can we ensure everyone can play games today, tomorrow, and for years to come? Devs share the source codes, artwork, and even collectibles.
I mean,
that
I don't have my
you use
N64 controller with me, but I got this thing.
Play these games and talk about them. Make them live forever. Vote and share your gaming stories on GOG.
I keep forgetting. I didn't have
help
any
bring
time
more
to
games
look
the
at that
GOG
yet.
preservation program. Games within the
I did
program
open it
are
in a
maintained
tab
by
on my
us and guaranteed to
laptop, I
always
think.
work on modern computers. We've already future-proofed more than 100 titles. Today, we are happy to say that the GOG preservation program is expanding with even more titles. You can play all of them
Okay.
right now on GOG.com.
It would be nice if they did some 7th gen games. Now, I know it's gonna be tough. Like some of them were on PC. The games like locked to the 7th gen console, 7th gen era. There was a lot of them that were indie based. It was like a rise of indie games there. And a lot of them did go to PC through Steam and other platforms at the time. It was like when Steam was starting off. But like as someone who's like going through 7th gen libraries of games through Xbox 360 and PS3 specifically,
Do us a favor and head over to
there's a lot of those
GOG.com
games that
to
were
peruse the
put on
expanded
PC or
preservation program.
delisted.
We've also collaborated on an
But if there's some way to port the ones that weren't as a bonus to PC, it would be nice. Because there's so many of them that are just gone, lost to time, no longer available, delisted, not backwards compatible, no longer purchased. That's an era of games that's like hard to play now.
Jennifer? Anyone?
Easy to modify and pirate, I would say, if you have the appropriate hardware and know how to obtain stuff. But hard to legitimately play today.
Forces of darkness. Its light is replaced by shadows and the terrors that lurk within them. With our faith in the Divine One and the power he bestows on me, can we thrive in a corrupt world? Inquisitor, a word in private.
Welcome, everyone, and congratulations for being exactly where you want to be, here at Dutch's Razzle Dazzle Dream Hotel. We got everything you need up here in the clouds. Buy a slice of paradise.
I feel like Blue Sky's losing their mind over this game. If you know what I mean. If you're an early user of Blue Sky. god. Called Billy Bust Up. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay.
Let's make it quick. We're on the clock here.
That's handy. Getting this fixed up.
They're coming.
Oh, I gotta work on some highlights after this too. Shit. I thought about it.
Sverdlov's planning something big. If we're lucky, he'll show himself.
See, like stuff like this is like, I don't know if this would be much a game for me.
Any idea how many people he's got with him? Stay sharp.
Hey, while I'm like streaming this, you know, if anybody is watching on YouTube, are there any Vita specific games? This thing is fingerprint hell right now. But if there's any Vita specific games I should be playing, let me know. Because I'm looking at any games I should be purchasing, any games maybe even that are delisted that I might be able to obtain in other means. You know, just curious. I just bought today Little Big Planet for Vita because I've been kind of in a Little Big Planet mood. I have some free DLC in my library. I'm like, wait, I don't own the game, and it was $15, so I bought it. And that's a game that's like locked to the Vita, so. At some point, PlayStation's gonna add the Vita library to PS Plus, I'm assuming, but on the PS5.
Thank God I made it.
Uncle Nolan, where have you been?
It's okay. It's okay. I'm sorry. That just took so long. It's really way up there. It's not a camera trick. If they ask you to go up there, do not do it. Okay. What's next?
While Uncle Nolan recovers, let's take a look at Neighbors Suburban Warfare, which is kind of like Rainbow Six Siege, except with pigeon poop bombing runs. Yes, you did hear that correctly. And backyard brawls.
She said poop.
Are you okay?
I can't breathe.
Okay.
And that's fucking me, right? For a fucking long walk. This looks, okay. Oh my god. Okay, that's funny. This is like Rainbow Six Siege, but like cartoony. Oh my god. I'm not a big Rainbow Six guy, so I don't think I don't think this would be a game for me, but I do like the spin on it. Okay, I feel like it's so hard to like judge any live service game, you know, because it feels like we're in an era now where it's like, all right, everything's kind of like doomed to fail, and there's not going to be a hit, like a guaranteed hit on anything. But I can imagine this doing well, and maybe outshining Rainbow Six Siege. I get that Siege is like one of the big things from Ubisoft, but I talked about how I think like Ubisoft's time is kind of limited. I think in my Assassin's Creed stream this morning, but oh, this is weird.
Hawthorne is a sandbox RPG.
But it's like, you're probably like, Till, you're crazy. Like, a little cartoony game like that's not gonna overtake Siege. PUBG, Fortnite.
Defend against the elements.
There's other examples like that, but that's the big one.
Celebrate the season's traditions.
I get that PUBG is still around.
Ever-changing world, bigger and the small
Fortnite outshined it.
Bringing this
Sea of
nostalgic
Thieves
love
is a big
has
hit.
been a
Grounded,
long-term
I don't
dream
think
for us,
initially was a
and
big
we're
hit, but
thrilled to be
I
doing
think
it
there are a lot of
alongside
players
our
playing
friends.
it now that it's multi-platform. Before it was
Hawthorne
locked to
will
Xbox and
leverage our
PC,
experience making
but
some of the world's most beloved
um,
RPGs.
no, there is a market for
Establishing a
that.
new
There's,
genre
I
that
mean,
blends the emergent fun
even
of
if it's
sandbox
just like
games
kids
with a charming
playing
simulation of village
and playing a
life.
funny game where you're pooping on your
It's a
enemies,
fantasy home you can
you
keep
know.
returning to.
They want to play like the big games, but have it cartoony and have their other crossover characters in it, which I'm sure that one would eventually get. But it is a risk.
Differentiated species.
But I imagine like that could be like just a surprise hit that just takes off like Fortnite did.
In Hawthorne, a unique and enjoyable experience.
We're a small team of experienced developers bringing Hawthorne to life as a true passion project. This game is currently self-funded to keep creativity at its heart. And now, with our incredible community, we have the chance to build something unique and memorable.
Cool.
Join us on this adventure. Follow and support our Kickstarter to help us bring the nostalgic joy that is Hawthorne to the world.
Want to kickstart an
A
indie
Kickstarter
project? There you
campaign
go.
for Hawthorne is coming soon, so keep an eye on the developer's socials for more information.
All right, for the future games show historians out there, this next game appeared at the very end of last year's spring showcase as our one more thing.
You know, Jen, while we're on the topic of history,
I think I would have ripped open the page by now, but maybe I have it written down.
it was all remote. None of this real in-person stuff.
Summer Game Fest, I have written down. Yeah, so it would have been.
Back in your day. Yeah, when did Uncharted come out again?
Future Game Show from Summer Game
They told me
Fest.
2007.
It said last showcase from last year or is showcase from Summer Game Fest?
Okay, let's just watch this new.
The last thing I have written down is Nico DeRico, which is like a Crash Bandicoot clone. I don't think no, I did wish list. Okay, cool. How far? What year does this book go back to? Future Game Show August. That would have been the spring one then. Future Game Show August. Squirrel with a gun? I think that's it.
Grab my hand.
I didn't write down every game, so I don't know.
Thanks. Marlene, I need to find a way home. I'm just as stranded as you. God damn it. But there is a sender at headquarters. I can show you the way if you help me arrive there in one piece. Deal. Nora?
I don't remember
What was
this.
made for in the first place, before it became this.
It was a sorting algorithm meant to scrape the universe base layer for data. I mean, we're talking hundreds of thousands of dimensions.
Guess it didn't stay that way.
Interesting. It kind of reminds me of like
Defy an
not
insatiable
in terms of
artificial
gameplay,
intelligence
Halo,
Dust
but
2, which is coming
the
soon.
kind of feeling, just that
Another world
ring
premiere now,
above
this
that you
one
see
has a little
in that
historical
world.
kick to it.
As well as some zombies, because why not?
Tower defense? No. I'm out. Rome has fallen to zombies? Romestead. I like it. I feel like the other day I was like, or whenever I did one of these
Romestead is a
recently,
survival game
I was
where
like,
you
oh,
play
we're
as
running out of
the Fall
titles to
of Rome.
think of.
It's coming soon, but you can sign up
That
for
was
the closed
clever.
alpha at
I just realized how low the volume is.
All right, ready up for our second one.
Sorry about that.
This time, we're checking in with Compulsion Games' Deep South action adventure, South of Midnight.
There we go. Get the Xbox games in here now. This game looks cool. Lowered it a little bit.
Hello, I'm Whitney, and I'm the art director at Compulsion Games.
Hey, I'm Zaire, and I'm one of the writers at Compulsion Games.
Right now, we're working on South of Midnight. It's a third-person action-adventure game set in
Yeah,
a
looks
folkloric
awesome.
version of the Deep South.
So in South of Midnight, you play as Hazel. Her mother gets swept away in a trailer during a hurricane, and as Hazel is looking for help, she encounters creatures who have like their own issues that she helps them solve.
Hey, Hazel.
Who's there?
Up here. You find your mama yet?
Today, we're excited to talk a bit more about the creatures, specifically our narrator, the catfish, who you meet, pretty early on in the game, and he's a pretty important character.
A talking fish. Nope. Ain't no way.
Catfish is voiced by a man named Walter. We really looked for people who were from the South who would have kind of that Southern background and authenticity. And he's a great guy. He's 70 years old, plays fiddle, really cool. He was really excited about the project. I think this is one of his first voice acting jobs, if I remember correctly.
Interesting.
Go on now, Scoot. I'll pick you up yonder after to go find your mom.
So after we meet Catfish, you are set to heal Benji, and he lives in this remote Cajun community that has been abandoned for many years. And as you explore that region, you understand kind of why it's been abandoned, what happened to Benji, why he became that tree, and what his connection to Rhubarb, this sort of eccentric, off-the-grid character that you meet early on. You kind of get to know what their relationship is and what happened there.
You're welcome to try bottling up the pain, but the roots of this trouble go deep.
We have an awesome audio director, Chris, and he really wanted to make sure we had a special song for each of our main creatures you meet in the region, and that song tells a story, and you learn about the characters and the backstory through that song.
Benji's name.
Oh my god.
Saw things different. He was my shame, and I said goodbye.
I know I'm gonna fucking love playing this game.
I took my hammer, my ticket to hell.
So the music is kind of done in parcels. So you'll get part of a story. So you'll get a few lines, maybe 2, 3, 4 times throughout each zone, and they tell a little bit more of the story. And then when you unlock most of the context, you'll have a
full
final, either a boss fight or an encounter with the creature.
Ah.
And during that final encounter, like with Benji, when you're climbing the tree, you'll hear the full song.
Was my brother, Benji his name. He saw things different. He was my shame.
South of Midnight launches on Xbox Series X and S, PC, and it's also going to be day 1 on Game Pass on April 8th. And in the meantime, feel free to shout us out on social media, tell your friends, pre-order, wishlist, really get the word out there.
Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the rest of the show.
It's such a cool,
Midnight is coming
new,
to PC and
unique
Xbox
game.
on the 8th of April.
I mean, it's not
Xbox
that
Game
unique
Pass
in
from
terms
day one.
of
Shout out to Compulsion Games
the
for
gameplay. It's third-person action game.
But again, you can see more from
My
South of
alley.
Midnight in
Looks
our
fun.
FGS Live from GDC
But
post
the
show, which directly follows this broadcast, so stick around.
Okay, now
visual
we're
design,
venturing
the
into the
story,
haunted
the
landscapes of Pioneer.
setting,
It's a stalker-like
music,
MMA
everything about that is
first-person
very
shooter
unique
set
for
in a
sure.
dark, alternate reality.
I think I'm gonna put on a sweater because I was like hot before, and now I'm like fucking.
Invaders flee. We will create a new world on the ruins of the old one, as the great raven bestowed.
it to end this way, we offer our sincere condolences and hope you will die with that understanding.
I don't want to spoil it for you. All you need to know is that we're going to have an incredibly fun time together.
Okay.
We believe that your appearance was a mistake, and will continue to monitor you and your progress. Your actions are rapidly changing the course of events, and the general vector
Are you
of
changing
changes
history?
is close to our worldview.
Oh, you're fighting zombies though. What is
Everything
this?
is strange. Our informant is weird. Our enemies are weird. The same goes for you too.
That was gameplay for the incredible-looking Pioneer, which is coming to PC in 2025. What have we got next, Jennifer?
Well, we're taking a trip to 19th century Brazil to check out a cell-shaded roguelike called Hell Clock.
I can't remember this.
Set your alarms because Hell Clock is coming soon to PC. There's also a demo available on Steam, so go check it out after the show.
Let's push things forward with a completely different game, one that asks you to be the MVP in PvP vehicular combat. Nolan,
Gonna be
did I say
like
that?
I have no idea.
Anyway, here's
like
Rivals
Twisted
Hover
Metal
League.
or Twisted Metal. I mean, Sony's not making Twisted Metal anymore. Somebody's gotta. Oh, this looks fun. It's got like Rocket League aspects to it. Well, this is going to be another live service game, but I'll be honest, it looks fun. Rivals Hover League?
Rivals Hover League is coming soon, but you can check out the alpha test on Steam. Time for something scary, I think. Nolan?
Yes, indeed. Let me introduce you all to Finding Frankie, a haunted parkour game show starring a cavalcade of creepy animatronics. Here's the latest from the game's developers.
We're back.
Welcome back, lucky contestant. Let's catch you up to speed on what's been going on. 4 lucky people from around the world have been brought here to the world's largest indoor trampoline, water, and parkour park. Quick update for you, lucky contestant. The other contestants have mysteriously died. Not sure how that happened, but oh well. You're still left. Over 3 stories of action-packed parkour obstacle courses
dead bodies on the premise of Frankie's Parkour Palace.
This is going to be a game show you won't ever forget.
The only reason the ones above decided to keep you around is because you're boosting the ratings. Our viewers are entertained. We aren't going bankrupt, and this isn't our last game show.
Watch your step when Finding Frankie comes to consoles on April 15th.
I didn't see any of that. Was it like a Five Nights at Freddy's kind of game or what?
We've got a special update from Tale Worlds Entertainment about their beloved medieval warfare simulator, Mount and Blade 2, Bannerlord.
I think I know this one. It was just making me think of Assassin's Creed right now because I posted a clip of me recently playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey. The whole clip was about just seeing a random bear on top of like the edge of a fort. I'm like, what's a bear doing there? Someone responded on TikTok, Assassin's Creed Odyssey shouldn't be called Assassin's Creed because you don't see the hidden blade. I was just responding, remind me what the name of the game is again?
What a brilliant surprise. Mount and Blade 2 is getting naval warfare, a new faction, and so much more with the War Sales expansion, which is coming soon to PC and consoles.
And sticking with the seafaring theme, here's the latest on an Unreal Engine 5 sailing adventure inspired by Firewatch. This is Will Follow the Light.
All I can see, zeros and ones. I'm running out of
Okay. Ah.
I will find you.
A digital
wherever you
compass. It's the eye compass.
Father?
Will follow the light.
Follow the Light is coming in 2025 to PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. What have you got for us next, Nolan North?
Well, how about a post-Ragnarok survival game? Okay, here's the developers of Cloudheim, Noodlecat Games, to give us the inside scoop.
Looks very Zelda inspired.
Hi, I'm Billy Quick from Noodlecat Games, and today we'll be exploring some of the combat in Cloudheim, our upcoming game blending crafting with physics-based combat. This is a Greeble, an aggressive little furball with a lot of teeth. You could hit him with a sword, but instead, let's kick him off this cliff. Greebles aren't the only threat out here, though. You'll also fight against heavily armored enemies like armadillos who roll recklessly through your allies. You'll need to dodge their rolls and then attack when their guard is down. Corvins, however, keep their distance with ranged magic blasts. You'll want to pull them in close with your lasso to dish out damage. Our combat system is built around using physics to juggle your enemies. The longer you can keep enemies airborne with your kicks, lasso, and other abilities, the more damage they'll take when they finally hit the ground. Combine abilities and set up combos to maximize damage.
It's late, folks.
Here, our character is placing down mushrooms and jump pads, bouncing enemies high into the sky. With the right combos, the battlefield
Actually,
like
probably more than halfway there.
Play solo.
Just started
team up with friends
half an hour into the video was the countdown. Then there's extra stuff at the end, I think.
Cloudheim, you'll come across mysterious portals that lead to dangerous dungeons filled with tough enemies and rare loot for crafting. You'll grow in Cloudheim by mastering
I do like the
weapons to
music,
gain abilities along
and I do
4
like the
class
look.
pathways, each excelling in a different side
as
of
you
the
know, not unique
Spellblades
as it is.
supplement their attacks with elemental magic.
Looks great.
Outlanders break armor to create weaknesses. Treasure hunters focus on speed to exploit weaknesses. And sentinels defend and heal the team when dealing damage. Choose the weapons and abilities that fit your style. You can freely switch your class just by changing your weapons, allowing you to focus on your favorite or make hybrid builds.
Yeah, I'll be
Team
honest,
up with
this
your
does look
friends to
fun.
create absolute mayhem. Our team has had so much fun coming up with unique abilities and wild combos, and we're excited to see what chaos you can create. Now here's Nasher to tell you all the really important details about how to wishlist Cloudheim. Thanks, Nasher. In case you didn't get that, Cloudheim releases this year. Wishlist it now.
Bring harmony to the realm when Cloudheim lands on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox in 2025. And be sure to sign up to the closed beta if you want to check it out ahead of launch.
Okay. We've got another round of back-to-back trailers up next, so keep your wits and
Yay.
blades always sharp. No, wait, not in favouring. Keep your wits and your wish lists primed. We'll be back shortly.
Okay.
Nolan, I've got to get up to that balcony in a bit. How did you actually get down from there?
Well, you know, they didn't just hire me for Uncharted on my looks.
Oh. So did you Nathan Drake your way down?
No, I just cried really loudly and the crew came and got me.
Classic.
Welcome to Section 13, a top-down roguelike shooter where an interdimensional outbreak is just another day at the office. Operating from the shadows, S2P is a globe-spanning paranormal research organization. Their mission? Capture and study things that go bump in the night. And Section 13 is where they keep the worst. Until now. With the best of the best unavailable, it's up to a team of disposable rank-and-file nobodies to get the job done. That's you. Meet Agent Red.
No, please! Don't eat my... All right, Red. Your time to shine.
She's new to the field, but don't let that fool you. She's packing cutting-edge mad science weaponry. She's one of 4 agents available to choose from. Whether you're going in alone or bringing some help.
The moment I look away from chat and do this shit. Alright.
Now, listen carefully. Whatever they were up to in that base, they weren't doing it
I
on
didn't
the
see the
books.
username.
There's something big down there. And it wants out.
But thank you, Automod, for working.
It's up to you to plunge into the unknown. find the answers. Fight for the truth. And bring some light to the dark. Section 13. Clock in.
Welcome, bandits from all over the world. We are Bandit Trap, a home security company, and our new line of home defense products needs to be tested. So we're calling on you to do the job. Your objective: try to loot all 10 treasures scattered in our prepared houses and escape from the robotic hands of our trapper. This little fella packs all the skills to achieve our ultimate goal. Defend homes and their treasures against bandits from all over the world.
These rings store thousands of citizen cores. Future inhabitants of Eden. You have to reach the top chamber and break the last remaining seal. Dropped straight into a hostile zone. This is exactly what hyper units were made for. Unleash your hyperpower. Rip their cores out. You know you want to.
In the name of duty, courage, and truth, I will protect the citizens.
Okay, never mind. This is the Doom-like game right here.
We are standing on the edge looking towards the unknown. See you on the other side.
Oh, get a new game on my birthday.
Hello, Cybermyth combatants! Neonabyss 2 is a side-scrolling action roguelike game with a cyber-mythological theme. The sequel stays faithful to what the fans love about the first game, using the original infinite item stacking feature and chaotic combat, while introducing new mechanics, new content, and refinement to create an exhilarating experience. Finally, you can get hands-on with Neonabyss 2 yourself with our single-player open playtest, which is available right now. Don't forget to wishlist now.
First game is in my backlog.
Hey, welcome
Still
back.
haven't gotten around
Let's
to
get
playing
back
it.
into the swing of things with a world premiere.
World premiere.
I love them.
There was no guide for what we had to do, no manual for leaving a world behind. But even we knew we couldn't take everything with us. I left behind
I gotta
my
remember this
greatest
game.
creation, a
Or maybe not.
guardian,
No, wait, this is a world
caretaker.
premiere. I never seen this.
Its hands
There's a lot of
to
games that
nurture,
are about
its heart
oil
programmed to
rigs and
protect.
global
It
warming.
works tirelessly now, crafting vessels from the bones of a broken world, sending sparks of life into the void.
Why does the sun go on shining? Why does the sea rush to shore? And they know it's the end of the world. It ended when you said
Interesting.
The Last Caretaker is a survival game where you bring humanity back from the brink of extinction.
No pressure, I guess. It's coming soon to PC.
Now let's move on and introduce you all to Into the Dead, Our Darkest Days. It's a side-scrolling survival game set in a Texas city devastated by a zombie outbreak, plus an economic crisis and a scorching heat wave for good measure.
Now, stinky zombies I can handle, but hot weather, I'm British. Absolutely not.
Swallow me down.
Cruise Survivor.
Blinded at the pie, standing in the fire till the dreams went dead in the white. So
This could be interesting.
nothing's growing where they fell. I think I'd rather know hell. You don't know what you got till it's gone.
State gains depressed. What the fuck you doing here? Oh shit. Yeah.
Into the Dead, Our Darkest Days launches into early access on April 9th, which is just mere weeks away, people.
Get excited, but please try to enjoy each game equally.
Well, if you're looking for something a little more cheery, then we've got you covered too. Locomoto is a cozy conductor simulator where you fix rusty trains and make hot cocoa for your furry friends. Me too.
Great.
Oh my god.
Welcome to the world of Locomoto, where your story begins with a simple, rusty train which will become your new home. You'll take the role as train conductor, keeping your train in tip-top shape. Learn how to drive it and embark on a journey to help your hometown Barenpire solve its environmental struggles. Traverse and explore various stations and bring aboard quirky locals along the way. Pick her out and drive them to their destination, and while travelling, you can of course service them to make sure they enjoy the ride. Scour the world for resources and craft unique sets of furniture to furnish your train with. Customize the exterior and interior of your train to make it feel like your own. There are many things to explore and discover in the world of Locomoto, so immerse yourself in this cozy experience when Locomoto arrives on the 8th of April 2025 on Steam and on Nintendo Switch later this year.
Please mind the gap, because Locomoto is pulling into a station near you on April the 8th. That was a real palate cleanser, so time for something gritty now, I think.
Precisely. Here's Karma, the Dark World, an alt history thriller where you dive into the brains of your suspects as an agent of the Thought Bureau. All right?
I don't want.
I want to play with lights on.
Do you think a glimpse of a memory is the absolute truth? You don't get to choose to see the events that led up to these memories, or what transpired after. Perhaps even just once given it some serious thought.
Mother?
Just what kind of memories make us the people today?
I'm going to tear you apart.
Unravel the truth in Karma, the Dark World, which lands on PC and PS5 on March the 27th, which is exactly 1 week from now. Now, we all know you like watching trailers for games, but what about actually playing them too? Sound fun? Good. Because this next section focuses on indies with demos available on Steam, so you can check them all out right after the show.
Welcome to Eclipsium, a psychological horror adventure that has you exploring a crunchy, twisted dreamscape.
Next up, we've got White Knuckle, a speed climbing game where you scale the
Oh,
walls of a sinister
interesting.
substructure.
How about Weenie Wise, a cooperative puzzle platformer starring magical school students?
Or Paper Sky, where you chart cell-shaded landscapes as a makeshift paper plane.
If you'd rather be a chaos gremlin, give Mother Machine a try. It's an action platformer where you chart quirky cave systems.
My girlfriend calls me a chaos gremlin. And finally, this is Artist Impact, a story-rich, turn-based RPG that blends pixel art with hand-drawn comic aesthetics. That was our ones
Cool.
to play montage, and the best way you can try those games out for yourself is by heading to our Future Game Show Steam page. Just search Future Game Show on Steam to get more info on the games we've covered today, and maybe wishlist some of your favorites.
I know we harp on about wishlisting a lot, but it is an important visibility signal for games in development, and every little bit helps.
Indeed. We're switching back into trailer mode now with another world premiere. This one's an exciting adaptation of a popular board game.
Cool. Interesting.
That's right, Frosthaven, the board game, is now Frosthaven, the
Never
video
heard of
game,
it.
and it's coming to PC in 2025.
This next
Biggest
game
Kickstarter
fulfills a
board game?
lifelong dream of mine, to be a sheep wielding a great sword in a world run by wolves. Let's dig into the delightfully
very
edgy
poetic.
revenge story of Standalone.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah! You can't even see what's happening on the screen, man. So many explosions. I will write it down. Check it out.
Standalone is coming to Steam in summer 2025.
Sweet. Okay, let's keep it rolling with the latest trailer from Mecha Break, a lightning-fast armored brawler.
This looks crazy. Music is badass too. That's crazy. Like, look how fast everything is too. Holy shit. Sick. This is a crazy trailer. Holy shit. What the fuck did I just watch?
Mecha Break is boosting its way into your rotation later this year. How are we looking, Jennifer?
Well, we're most of the way through the show now, Nolan North. But there's still a bunch
I'm not a
of exciting
mech
games in the
guy,
pipeline. Here's
but
a
I'm
double
not
feature
opposed
from
to
our friends at
becoming a
Code
mech
Nucleus.
guy, you know? Oh, we're in the heavy metal section of the show. Fuck yeah. Let's go. Kill that salamander, whatever the fuck this thing is. Excuse me. How much more of the show we got? Oh boy. Wake up. We gotta get through the card games. Oh man. 1 a.m.
Fretless, The Wrath of Rifson, and Crown Gambit are both coming to PC in 2025.
All right, Nolan North. I think it's safe to say we've covered a ton of games today.
Yes,
What's
you did.
one more world premiere between friends?
Oh, well, I'm not complaining. Let's check it out.
World premiere. let's settle into this nation. Take their resources. Let's go. Just murdered a whole village. What a great day.
Rave, Kingdom on the Distant Shores is a city builder set in a fox-filled fantasy land, which is coming in 2026.
We've got something slightly less
And a
advanced
colonizing
next,
simulator.
but for good reason. Our final ones to watch.
Yes.
This guy tackles the next spine-chilling game from Tarsier Studios, the minds behind Little Nightmares.
Prepare yourself, because it's time for a closer look at the claustrophobic world of Reanimal.
I'm looking forward to this, man.
Reanimal is a co-op horror.
They play some
game
spooky
where
games.
You play two siblings, and you're looking.
Oh, it's
for
co-op.
your three friends.
These kids grew up in a lovely place, but due to reasons that become more apparent as you play the game,
co-op?
that lovely place has turned really quite nasty. And so your job as these two players is to go and rescue your other friends
Or is it?
and try and
Or
escape this
are you
nasty
playing
place.
two
The
players
island
like
itself,
sons
due to this
or brothers
inciting
tale two
incident,
sons?
has been fractured, and so it's in 3 large parts and a bunch of smaller bits. Each of your friends can be found in one of these big parts. It's a very simple tale of find yourself in hell, go through a really scary
Gotta look it
place,
up because if it's
survive,
co-op,
rescue your friends,
that
you know,
changes the
tales
plans on
of
how
this
I'm gonna stream
time.
this.
Like we really love seeing people go with that and just go the extra mile and find all those secrets.
Yeah,
and
co-op
those things
horror
and people
adventure
together
game.
and come up with their theory, right? So I feel like if we give away too much up front, everybody loses.
We definitely give players more this time round than in previous games, but still it's nice to keep a little bit back so you can kind of meet in the middle and see what people make of what you've given them and all that.
It's definitely a co-op game.
Oh, releases
together
TVA.
Solving various like little maybe puzzles. Is
Alright, we don't know
almost
when
too
it's coming
much
out.
of a word there, but you're overcoming different obstacles.
It is already
in
on my
the
wish
and
list.
Survive various things we pitch against you together, right? So it's about the two players finding ways to survive and rescuing their friends, really, like we said before.
I will see if Court is interested in playing this with me. If If not, I'm sure I'll find someone.
Because I'm a big couch fan. Couch co-op is where it's at for me. But then a load of people love online. And then there's people who just want to do that together. So the fact that the tech team have managed to get all 3 boxes checked that front, I think, is really, really nice.
And what was also very, very important to us is that it's all kind of the same experience, because this camera is always the same, right? We don't have split screen. In online co-op, you don't follow your character and the other one is doing whatever. It's always being together as the 2 characters. And yeah, like Mer said from the beginning, like scared together. That was one of the pillars, and I feel like this camera is kind of essential to pulling that off.
People have played our previous games together anyway, whether they was co-op or not. That made that decision feel quite a natural one. That like, people want this, and let's do it.
For sure.
It's gonna be fun,
Whenever we put something in the game, we are trying to make sure it doesn't get boring. It's something new. One thing we're really trying not to do is to give you the same thing over and over and over and just work based on a recipe. But instead, we're really questioning ourselves. Is this unique within the game, right? I'm not saying unique across all games, but trying to give the player something fresh within the experience that we're crafting. And then hopefully that leads to something that people actually enjoy. Hope you enjoyed that behind the scenes look.
Still no release date?
Wishlist us, and more info is coming soon.
Okay. Looking forward to it.
Reanimal
Published
is
by
coming soon to
THQ
PC,
Nordic. Interesting.
PlayStation, and Xbox, so get that thing on your wish list. Now, what have we got next for the good people, Jennifer?
Okay, Nolan. So it's no secret here that at the Future Game Show, we're huge fans of Remedy Entertainment and their eerie, curiously entangled universe of games such as...
Oh, this is their 3-player game.
And last year, the studio revealed a spin-off to Control called FBC Firebreak.
That's
A
right.
session-based co-op shooter where you tackle anomaly-busting jobs in the non-Euclidean confines of the oldest house.
If you've been anticipating this one, so have we. And good news, we're delighted to share the first gameplay trailer for FBC Firebreak, which will give you a taste of what to expect when the game launches later this year. Let's take a look.
We've had reports of rogue sticky notes replicating across this sector. If you don't cut back their numbers, this whole place will be yellow by morning.
You getting rid of sticky notes?
This crisis ain't over. Now get through the containment door to the next zone.
This looks like Killing Floor meets, I don't know, Power Wash Simulator. Like,
Safe room dead ahead. Might contain something useful, but it'll probably attract a lot of... Oh, you already opened it. Never mind. You sure kicked the nest. There's hiss all over you.
Stand back! Piggy's coming out!
Piggy's coming up.
You gotta shoot him off me!
It's like the fungus in Last of Us, except it's sticky notes.
Last containment door's open. Go, go!
I think I heard something.
Oh my god.
Time to clean house.
Okay. I kind of sold me. The FBC Firebreak.
That was FBC Firebreak, which is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox in summer 2025. Now, you can find even more exclusive info on FBC Firebreak by heading to GamesRadar.com after the show. And I hate to say it, Jennifer, but is it time for our final trailer?
No, then.
Let's do it.
I think it might be.
Tired.
But thankfully, our buddies at Bloober Team are sending us off with a developer diary for Kronos The New Dawn, a survival horror game where you scour the future for remnants of the past, just like my therapy sessions.
Chronos, it's a sci-fi survival horror, and in a way, a dream come
You
true
go
for
through
us
time?
to make. The world of Chronos, it's like alternative history when the world ends in 80s by the apocalyptic event that we called the Change.
In Chronos, you play as a traveler, and the travelers, because there's more of them, are being sent to the ruins of human civilization to search for the time rifts and jump back in time to extract people who didn't survive the apocalypse.
Travelers are the only ones that can survive encounters with monsters.
We are calling them the orphans because they are what was left from humanity. To be honest, we can't wait to show you more about our game. We can confirm that something about the gameplay is coming soon.
So stay tuned.
Is that it?
Chronos, The New Dawn is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox later this year. But you can see more of it during our official post-show, FGS Live from
That's what the rest of the
which
stream's
airs
about. All right.
directly after the spring show.
That's right. For more exclusive info on Bloober Team's new game, you just need to stay tuned to the platform you're watching right now.
Yeah, now Jennifer, despite what you said about that being the final trailer, the teleprompter,
Auto cue.
same thing, is still rolling for some reason.
Ah, yeah, I see. That must have been the tadpole talking.
The what now?
There's not enough time to unpack that. But it does mean we have one more thing.
Oh.
No time to dally, though. Prepare for pain.
What?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Damn. Okay.
Bam! Saber Interactive is bringing Painkiller back from the dead, and the remake is coming soon to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox.
That
But
looks
with
awesome.
We really are out of time. The show is officially over. Jennifer English, it's been so much fun.
Nolan North, I think we smashed it.
Yes.
That was a lot to get through, but we hope you've all had fun watching this year's
I had
Spring
fun.
Showcase. Thank you so much for joining us, but you should absolutely
I wrote
stick
down a
around
lot of
for
games.
FGS Live from GDC.
A lot of cool stuff to look
starts
forward to.
immediately after this, with more deep dives, trailers, and exclusive world premieres. Don't miss it.
And
I'm
before
still
we
like,
head out, we'd also like to extend
I'm still like
enormous
super
stream of
excited about
thank yous
Reanimal.
to the people behind the
I'm
scenes
hoping
who
we
make
get
this
a release
broadcast
date
possible, including
at
the
some point.
developers that poured
I'd
their
like to play it around
time and
Halloween.
hearts
but-
into making the trailers we aired today. Show them some love by wishlisting and following.
Wishlist the games.
Don't forget you can head to the Future Games Show Steam page to see everything we've covered and follow up on your favorite projects.
Oh yeah.
There'll also be videos and articles with extra details landing on gamesradar.com and FGS YouTube channel right after the show.
I'm Jennifer English.
And I'm Nolan North.
And this has been the Future Game Show Spring Showcase.
There you go.
2025.
Future Game Show Spring Showcase.
Smashed it.
Smashed it. Okay, yeah. Oh shit, that was super loud. That was a good show. It's a good show. They're toning down on the cringe. Except for that one game trailer where it's just like it kind of like ruined the whole show. I'm like, what is this? That was at the beginning though. They got it out of the way. It's fine. Yeah. Super looking forward to a lot of these. Some of these I just wrote down because I'm just curious. I want to look more into it when I'm going through like wish listing these. Because there wasn't a whole lot. And you know, when they're going like back to back 30 seconds, here's a trailer. Okay, on to the next trailer. Like there's not a whole lot of time to really explain what the game is. So interesting stuff. The next showcase I think I'm gonna be reacting to realistically. I mean, there might be some other stuff too. There is one showcase that I didn't have time to do a reaction for, and I still don't think I'm gonna have time coming up, so it's unfortunate. Um, but I think there could be some stuff this coming week I might want to check out. So maybe on the Tuesday stream, if there's anything left, I might do that from when I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube normally. Um, but other than that, I think the next thing I'm really going to be reacting to is the Switch 2 Direct, which I'm super excited about. So that's, I believe, April 2nd on Wednesday. So I should be free for that. So that'll be on the Spawn Trap channel, youtube.com/@SpawnTrapGames, or on our Twitch, twitch.tv/SpawnTrapTV. If you want, follow there and see my reaction live. It'll be archived on YouTube in case you miss it. I don't know who's going to be joining me. I might be just doing a solo reaction stream, but I'm looking forward to it nonetheless. That's we're finally going to have some answers on what Nintendo's next console is and what games we can look forward to. I'm hoping it's a beefy direct too. Like they go through a deep dive of what the system is, what it can do, and then showcase the games that are gonna be coming out for it. So hopefully that's happening. Yeah, so that's it. If you want, as of recording this, I haven't put up my mix and kind of funny showcase reaction yet, but it should be available soon. So by the time that this is up on YouTube, that's gonna be up. So go check that out because there's a lot of good games in that showcase too. So if you haven't watched it yet, you want to see my reaction to things, it's going to be available. And yeah, if you want to see me live streams, make sure that you're following on the other YouTube channel at Till Plays Live or on twitch.tv/Till Plays. Make sure that you follow, turn on notifications so you know when I go live. These kind of streams are going to be exclusive to Twitch. They get uploaded here to YouTube later. That's how you're watching this now. Go check out our podcast channel, Spawn Trap, at Spawn Trap Games on YouTube. We're as of live streaming this, we should be recording our gaming podcast tomorrow. So it's not going to be live streamed; it'll be recorded. I'll put it up once we can. We're going to try to do those once a month this year if possible. Yeah, I think that's it for. Oh, I do have new music out too. I should mention the music link down below. I have a new cover song for X's and O's by L King. It's actually an old cover song that I just held on to, never like put the final touches on, finished, and released it. And it was in my computer. I finished it. It's released, so it's available now if you want to listen to it. But that's it for me. Hope you enjoyed. What was your favorite game of the showcase? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. And hopefully I can see you next time on a live stream. Have a good night. I'm super tired.